Good morning, Mr. Sorabh, once again.
Yes, good morning.
So my name is Hannah. I'm the Client Relationship Manager from ESTAH Society. So it's a really pleasure to have you here. So starting with your background, what inspired you to start the Green.com and focus on sustainable agriculture and food for health?
It's like a childhood story. I'm
Okay.
born, brought up in a place called Dhampur. So, and I used to go, we have traditionally a lot of farms in our family. So I used to visit farms as a child with my grandparent, with my father, with everybody, and see them, work in the field, get the workers to work, and all kinds of problems were there. And then in the end, all kinds of, when I say problem, means like the climatic problem, the problem with respect to infrastructure, marketing, everything. And then when the product used to finally get harvested, they will hardly get anything for it, Once in 4 or 5 years, there will be some kind of shortage of some particular commodity, and if you are lucky to have grown the same commodity, and shortage is because there is a pest or some other problem for that crop, and if your crop has survived, then you make money. But then again, also the middleman will milk everything. So
Yes.
so net I realized that farming, basically the connection between the farmer and the consumer is not there. So all the middlemen, they are milking the thing, they're creaming the whole thing. All the margins go away to them. Farmer doesn't get anything. He barely recovers his cost of production.
It's really
Very
challenging, right?
Very challenging. I don't know if you've been to a real life situation. I can talk for hours on this. It's really, I used to get so much. Like my father was a PhD in agriculture. He would do so much of research, so much of innovation, and still he will get we grew papayas, the best papayas of the whole country, I would say. And he would get paid like 2 rupees a kg or 1 rupee a kg. And same papaya, the local market will sell for 15 rupees a kg.
Yes.
So it was like really painful. We got bulbs from tulip bulbs from Holland, or gladwise bulbs from Holland. So the same flower was selling for, each stick was selling for 70 rupees or 80 rupees in Delhi. And we were selling for 3 rupees,
Yeah,
That's
I
really
totally
sad,
understand, Mr. Saurabh, because work with farmers in different sectors across pan India. So as you rightly said, these are the challenges which even today interior villages and all, they do face. Like when we have seen your initiative, what you are doing out there. So it is something really wonderful to know, because you know that pain. As a farmer, you have been experiencing all of that from the childhood, what you have seen. So now you have inculcated all of that and made it viable so that you get a good market linkage also, so that it's beneficial to the farmers too. So it's really wonderful to know about your journey.
So basically it does two things. One is the middleman is sort of removed in the supply chain, and second thing is the contamination, the deterioration, the spoilage, the wastage, the wrong product, wrong packaging,
Right.
Miss pricing, all those things are taken, because farmer is far more responsible towards the the food, whereas middleman has no stake in the whole thing.
Good. Yeah, coming to your education background, how did your education at IIT Roorkee shape your entrepreneurial journey?
So I think that's the most important part of the whole thing, because that's what gets you confidence to get things done. IIT is a very going there is only 1% of the challenge.
Yes.
Graduating from there is 99% of the challenge. Most of the colleges in India, they work reverse, or I would say anywhere they work reverse. Getting in is the most difficult part, and then you are thrown out, spitted out. Whereas in IIT, you are you are like, oh my God, it's like some kind of, you are inside a saw machine or something. They keep rubbing your edges all the time, and then once you get out, you feel confident that if you can sustain this kind of situation, you can sustain anything. So the whole thing, like connecting the farmer with the market, it's like you're killing the 5 levels in between. You have to be careful about the working capital, about packaging, about, all those things what these middlemen are supposed to be providing to the farmer. They provide ingredients, they provide, they at least claim that they provide all those things, working capital, marketing, and all those. So you have to take care of each one of those to actually make the product reach the consumer. And then you have to, because you are buying the product, so you have to be careful that you are making the farmer grow what consumer needs. So all those things have to be also very carefully planned, and it takes a while. Nobody can do it in one go. So we made a lot of mistakes and we learned from our mistakes. That's why it takes.
Yeah, that's how the journey goes.
Right. So coming to your career highlights and challenges, can you share some of the most rewarding moments from your 30 years career in the agriculture sector?
You said biggest challenge with respect to?
Most rewarding moments as of now.
Okay. Rewarding is like when we are able to successfully package jaggery, because we were doing it first time. So that was we packaged it, and we were very concerned about the shelf life. So
Okay.
we didn't know will it last long or not last long, because everybody gave all kinds of feedback that it will start melting, it will start like a fungus will grow, something will happen, that thing will happen. So we tried all kinds of options in packaging, and then finally we reached, after 4-5 years of continuous trials, we reached to a solution which was acceptable to consumer, which was viable, which was cost efficient, which was so like that. So that's our famous packaging for jaggery, which is like a sunlight soap. So this is what machine we designed ourselves. We designed the whole thing ourselves. So that's how.
But in spite of all these challenges, you have made the good, which is as Ala good as a brand in the market. People
brand name.
I mean, after taste,
and now there are 100
they got
brands.
to know what is it all.
There are more than 100 brands, and other than us, everybody is only trader. Still a trader.
Okay.
No other brand are actually having their own farm, their own processing unit, their own packaging unit, their own marketing. So most of these brands are just they buy from the mandi and they package it and they sell it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So the original thing is missing there.
Yeah, and so typically because they have low conviction level, so they just they're there for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, and then they die out. So we are only there for 30 years, and everybody comes and goes every year. We have
because see,
so they keep coming, going. We don't.
So you have come a long way in these many years.
Yeah. And second thing is we keep taking out more product.
You are
because now
maintaining it in a sustainable and viable.
And then we take out more product because consumer wants now, their lack of time, their lack of effort, they want quick thing, they're having. So all these guys who are able to buy, they earlier there was a huge resistance in paying higher price. But now they're willing to pay a high price, but they don't want time involvement.
So how do you incorporate innovation and technology in your operations to minimize food losses and ensure a good quality product?
So we invented a lot of small machines. They're not very expensive machines because unskilled people are operating all these machines. So we customize a lot of small machines. And secondly, with the use of e-commerce, quick commerce, and all these things now, so we have connected straight away the inventory to the market. What is the marketing thing, like whatever product is getting sold, immediately that product start getting into the production line.
On the longer run, even we want to create We Heal the Earth is all about that, because many people are coming out from villages, leaving their own places in order to earn money and have a better living in the city. But if we can provide such kind of employment like how you have done already in Dhampur Green, so if we, along with everyone, if that can be provided in their own city, so definitely they will have a good life and they will not even coming out.
Yes.
So that is a longer picture which we are also looking at. With partnerships, collaborations from people like you in order to take this mission ahead.
Thank you.
So now coming to the experiences out of your span of 30 years, what are some of the key lessons that you have learned from your journey in this agriculture and social enterprise sectors?
Most important thing would be, I would say, the patience. You have to be very patient. It's not like a typical startup kind of thing, where you get revenue doubling or profit doubling or customer acquisition doubling every year or every 3 months, something like. So it's a very patient game. Can't be like an overnight thing.
Yes, that we can see already the results. What you are reaping as of today.
And then second thing I would say that one should have the confidence to connect the dot. Connect the whole chain. You can't only deal like I know a lot of companies, startup companies, just dealing with the farmer. There are a lot of startup companies who are dealing with the buyers. There are a lot of other companies who deal with the consumers, and so it has to have an integrated approach, end to end.
Right.
To try to involve multiple agencies doesn't work because these agencies have their own priorities.
Because everyone is working in some segment or the other. So as you rightly said, yes, priorities vary.
So it has to be integrated approach and very patient.
Good to know. Thank you for sharing.
Okay, so I'm working as client relationship manager in ESTAH Society. So we'll jump to the next question. Okay.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give to aspiring in social entrepreneurship?
Yeah, we just discussed. So one is they have to be very patient, and second thing would be that they have to look for a very end-to-end solution. If they will try to outsource a lot of things, or outsource the production, or outsource the packaging, or outsource the logistics, or outsource the e-commerce bit, or so that doesn't work because understanding of the subject. Every agriculture thing or every consumer product is a very specific thing. It has a very peculiar characteristics, peculiar variables, peculiar challenges. Now, with all those things, if you are trying to outsource, that makes it very, very because they take time to learn, and they may not have the motivation, they may not have the bandwidth, they may not have the the attitude towards it, or the passion or dedication. So you have to do it yourself. You can't outsource any of this operation.
One has to be on their own vision, so automatically it will give a food for future.
Yeah, and you have to make it grow like your own child.
Yes.
You can't leave it for a nanny to grow.
Okay, so when coming to future vision, so what are your future goals of Dhampur?
I would say one is the company specific goals and one is the society specific goals. So society specific, we want a lot of other companies to adopt the women employee thing. We want a lot of companies in the whole region. We are trying to motivate people to employ women.
Okay.
We try to invite more companies to visit our factory and see how successfully women can do all these jobs. So that's one side of the thing. Then the company specific is we are continuously introducing new products, new packaging, new verticals. I to introduce new verticals so that other companies get inspired, and they also, like ITC now has something like 30 or 40 products based out of jaggery. And most of it were inspired by us. Haldiram has now at least 10 products based on jaggery, inspired by us. Parley tried in the past to introduce a wood based crackjack. Did not succeed too much. Then Viva introduced like a children like a Complan kind of drink based on jaggery.
The drink figures.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, but can I know the shelf life? What is the shelf life of the particular item you are making about?
Shelf life is anywhere from 6 months to 18 months.
Okay. So if it is organic, conformably it will contaminate easily within a short period, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you are making such a pure product which is having up to 6 to 18 months. It's not easy to make it.
So again, it is subject to storage. Storage conditions have to be very good. So mostly what we are doing to avoid contamination is all the storage is in a cold storage. Yeah, so we have a very large cold storage facility. So that's the only way to keep it safe. Otherwise, big problem.
Okay, so jumping into the other question. How did you see the role of education and technology evolving in the future of agriculture?
I see a lot of people will start offering product, like a lot of farmers will start packaging and offering their product directly to the consumer. That will be one aspect of innovation. So the middlemen, a lot of middlemen will be removed. Second aspect is consumer attitude. A lot of consumers will prefer to buy directly from a farmer.
Okay.
That's another trend which should emerge or which will emerge. Third thing, I think the contamination of food products will reduce drastically going forward because of the consumer awareness. Like, I see this generation, young people are very, very aware what to eat and what not to eat.
So exploring collaboration with us for We Heal the Earth. Exploring collaboration with us for We Heal the Earth.
So with you collaboration, I think ideal would be you make the other entrepreneurs, social entrepreneurs, visit our facility. That's one part of collaboration. They can get trained. Second collaboration can be, we can help all your social entrepreneurs or agriculture, the farmer side of community. We can train them how to market. We can train them how to package, how to value add their product.
Would you be interested in mentoring new social entrepreneurs through our academy social franchising?
Yes, very, very keen.
That's
really glad to hear, sir.
Yes.
I'll pick them up. You introduce me to them, whichever ones I feel that they have an integrated approach, they are willing to take the like a ownership kind of thing. I don't need startup guys because they want very quick results. So So startup guys maybe not an ideal situation. I would prefer farmers who want to go to market. So we will train them go to market strategies.
As of that, we already started a event called National Farmathon, sir. National Farmathon. It's an event, agricultural event. It's a run for the farmers.
Okay.
So this event is going to happen in the month of December 23rd. So by that time we can have a good reach over there, I guess.
Yes. Where will it be?
In Bangalore, Hyderabad, and main cities.
Okay. Excellent.
So we are very eager to you to participate in this.
Yes, we will. We'll participate, and we will before that try to send us some farmers. We'll train them to market.
Sure, sir.
So collaborative projects, are these specific projects or initiatives where you see potential for collaboration between DhampurGreen.com and We Heal the Earth?
We can provide them a marketplace. We have a 1 lakh visitor across our various e-commerce platform every day. We have multiple platforms and multiple brands where we see another brand we have is delightfoods.com. One is dhampurgreen.com. Another one is delightfoods.com. Together we have very large range products, and we can help a lot of farmers to market their products directly.
That's really good. I think you can have another continuation.
That's okay.
So that's it. Catch up with you very soon now.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir, for your time and insightful responses.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We'll surely stay in touch with you.
Yes. Look forward to work together.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sure. Thank you.